Today we've had our third annual symposium on museum education futures, and our theme this year has been the principles, policies and possibilities of museum education practice. So this particular symposium is very timely because it has addressed a number of different themes that concern the role of the museum in the world today in these turbulent times.
In this kind of moment in civilization where we are, everything is education. But we need to be optimizing opportunities for critical learning. So the school is clearly one space in which that is going to be, and a museum is another. We've got to turn around this trend of the official state museum, the patriotic museum. And that's really difficult now because a whole lot of what this daily stuff is all about is romanticizing that narcissism which comes out of great man figures. Trump's the prime example of all of that.
Because museum study have been dominant by Western countries for so many years, maybe it is time for us to think museum as a flexible tool to really do something meaningful. I believe we are just standing at this key point to see what kind of trend will lead us to see the future of a museum.
I think museums are active players in supporting people understanding to perceive what is going on around them in the world. And museums nowadays are seeing what are the problems and try to mirroring it through their program exhibitions and try to stimulate public thinking toward these critical issues.
I think it's really important to make museums more for everyone because where's the relevance of a museum if you don't feel connected or engaged? When you talk about diversity and inclusion, it's a lot of theory. When you're a small museum like ours, you tend to get lost in such big buzzwords, and it's nice to have some practical steps, some do's and don'ts. So I honestly shared examples of 3 of our projects.
Being a Palestinian in this time of genocide, I think a museum should fill the role of showing history, but at the same time actually presenting history as something that is living. You should be able to touch things. And me as an artist, all my artwork is never framed. I do not want my work framed as an artist. It drives gallerists and museums crazy that I want people to touch stuff. You have to feel it to remember it. And if we have something behind glass, you're not connected to it. You've got a division between you and the object. So things should be tangible, physically and literally. I want the grease of your fingers on my work because it makes it living. Why should we put something behind glass and watch it slowly deteriorate? Let it deteriorate quickly. That's fine. It's replaceable. Everything's replaceable. Nothing's that valuable except life.